Dude, he was there at one of me and Mango's most tense moments. We had gone to like quite a few basketball games together, like pre-COVID. It was me, Gio, Mango for almost every one. Mango would basically like, Gio would be in his chat and be like, Gio, you want to go to the game? Gio would be like, I'm broke. And he'd be like, I'll pay for you.
Wow.
That happens all the time.
Dude.
That's why Mango likes hanging out with me too, by the way.
You pay.
It's because I can buy my own ticket if he hangs out with
You're
other
paying,
people.
You're paying for Geo %. You're trying to get him back to what he owes.
Yeah. So anyway, we're hanging
like an
out.
asset to trade.
We go to like a Lakers game. The
Geo
game's all good.
options.
After the Lakers game, we go to a bar across the street. And in the bar, like we're drinking more and we have this discussion because Gio's pretty political. So like it kind of sparks like, you don't know this?
What?
No.
What?
Gio's very political.
I've never
No.
had a fucking political conversation.
I didn't
with
know this.
ever.
No, Gio's like very, very politically active. He like stays quite abreast to the news.
Are you
This is a
fucking
build
with
up.
us?
This is a bit.
I can't
No,
tell. if
this is not a bit. Null, Gio.
This is a
Wears
bit.
his hat backwards.
And
Okay,
he's
continue.
This is
He's
him.
very politically active.
Is he
And
is he
so-
red pilled?
He's a bleeding Democrat.
Okay.
Loves blue. Loves
Okay.
Bernie. This is not a bait. This is just a fact about him that you don't know because you're a bad friend.
Ooh.
Go on.
So
Go
anyway,
on.
he brings up like this political discussion, and we're just talking about it because it's like also like peak election cycle too. It's like 2019, and then the topic of like the American dream comes up, and like I was basically saying like the American dream doesn't like really exist that much. Like I'm more the American dream. Like I'm like my parents are immigrants, but I was born middle class. And I'm basically having this conversation, and then Mango, not a political guy at all,
Yeah.
but
But heard America.
loves America.
Yeah.
Does love America.
Heard America, heard American dream is like, no, I'm the American dream.
To be fair, Mango is kind of the
And
American
I'm right.
dream.
And I'm
He's
like,
kinda right.
he's right, but I was like, but my parents are also immigrants, and I was like more successful than him, and so I was like, and I'm more successful, so it's like you could say I am. He's like, no, you're white, and I'm like, that's what it is these days, man. And like we kind of had this like argument, for a while back and forth. He gets pissed off. We're at the bar. I ordered like little chicken nuggies.
Is he mango pissed or real pissed?
Dude, so I thought he was mango pissed. He grabs the chicken nuggies, throws them on the floor at my feet. He's like starting to try to fight me, gets kicked out of the bar, gets furious. He's like, these fuckers kicking me out. We go outside. I'm like the guy calling the Uber too. And he's like, in the street, we're waiting for the Uber. He's like fighting me in the street. Get in the Uber. It's like a pause break. We get back to his place. And that I knew was serious because we had the most intense fight I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
You yard?
We yarded it. We
Okay.
yarded it
Oh,
the most aggressive yard because normally what happens in the yard is like I'll get someone in a chokehold, I'll put him down, call it a day, they tap. Mango does not tap.
Mango does
I've
not
heard.
tap,
I've
yeah.
heard he does not tap.
He just burns all the gas he's got.
When I tell you I had him in a chokehold and I was choking as hard as I could. I genuinely was going for the kill.
Holy shit.
I could not have been going stronger. My muscles were literally breaking.
Dude, that'd be
and he wouldn't tap.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Ludwig almost ended Melee.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what if Ludwig came home that day? He's like, "Fucking killed Mango, bro."
It's the Ted sketch.
it's
yeah,
like-
but it's fucking real shit.
And, like,
real.
I gotta like do something. I gotta call the cops. Like, it's over. Everything's over.
And that's like the Mango. Like he has that huge peak of like, anger, rush, adrenaline, does the fight. Next day, sends me a text. He's like, my neck is so sore, lamau.
Dude,
Dude, holy
that's
shit.
so he. You know what? He is the American dream.
He is the American dream.
Based on all that,
He is the American dream. I was just trying to make the point that the American dream is somewhat dead.
well,
you
the
know,
American
and this
dream is
whole-
also always just like a false idea, right?
Sure.
It was based on these like 3 material possessions.
Yeah.
And ignored everything else and made it a problem.
Yeah, it was Redstone, Diamond,
And Kush.
and
You
Kush.
talking about Canada right now? Canadian dream?
yeah,
the Canadian
I'm talking about
dream.
Canadian Dream. Yeah.
Canadian Dream's just RTX on.